MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS. So stepping in, Fernando Tatis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Tatis.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. His first homer here in the series, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Urias has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The 2-1 home. It's the zone, a curveball in there for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Manny Machado. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Pham, the runner at second with 1 away. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, and there's out number 2. Next to the plate for the Padres, Brian Dozier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. In now, Justin Turner. Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Turner.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Batting third.
So a runner on first with one out now. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cordero is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. 1 left for LA. It remains 1-0. Here's Will Myers. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Will Myers
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
That's out.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Peterson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 9.
Into the box, Juan Lagares. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
0-2.
Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Pham, a Nevada native. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jock Peterson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way, and he lays off there 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. Pham is after it. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground for Dozier at second. And there are 2 away now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The next 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
And he takes a pitch that's trying to send him packing for the second time. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that's the second out. So striding in, Will Myers. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Leading off the inning, Will Smith, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Under it, Lagares, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9.
Settling in now, number 9. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. A chance here for Dozier at second. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting. The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Popped up. Dozier over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Mejia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Too high. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Line drive, base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Chance here for Dozier at second. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Peterson.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that's in there, 2-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey
As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Seager leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Will Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 0-2 misses for ball one.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 high in the air out to center field. Cordero is there. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, number 9. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s.
Turned on down the line. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but called a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The 2-2. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. Peterson looks up. Gone! A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this.
Now batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 5-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And D-Roll, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Popped straight up. Number 9 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Career against Blake Trinan. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Number 9 is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH. Will Myers, a hit in 2 tries so far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And that misses 1-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Digging in now Franchy Cordero. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Cordero.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
He pulls this one into right. Lagares is there, one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mookie.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Lagares is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Riding in, Corey Seager. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
On the ground for Dozier at second. He's got it. On the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Is that in? Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Mejia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Juan Lagares. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 5 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Rose.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Lagares, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to right field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham, from the stretch. Weekly hit to third. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Padres leave one as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Into the box now, Max Muncy. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind. And
meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
He's set. Here it comes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cordero moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, number 9. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. He pulls this one into right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 0 for 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eric Hosmer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Popped him up. Smith has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Manny Machado will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Muncy in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 9.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. To short, hit hard. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the. Trey Wingener gets the call.
Now pitching for San Diego, Number 58.
He's set and the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he misses 2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1, and that's low, ball 4. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a throw over to first, runners back. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. That's inside. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
2-1.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Cordero on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left center field. Cordero going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Caleb Ferguson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next will be the designated hitter, Will Myers. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Number 33.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Will Myers becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Peterson. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia. He went down on strikes last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains 5-3. Jose Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Max Muncy. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Count is 1-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Last time through was a base hit.
Leading off San Diego.
And he fouls this one off.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. Line towards center field. There to look at in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Fernando Tatis will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with the knuckle curve and he swings through it for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Oh, 1 here it comes. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Next for the Dodgers, number 9. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Cordero looks up, and that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he lines it out to center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Up next
at the plate, Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The San Diego Padres have evened up this series at one game apiece. Dinelson Lamet pitches well enough to get the W. Julio Urias was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.